Hard sports all plays. Hard sports all plays. Hard sports all plays. 365, we making a place. We talking the game, get you to the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. Hitting the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, they working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. Hard sports all plays.
All right, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show. Tuesday, March 26, 2024. I'm Chris Gonzalez. I'm going to be joined by Tony Gonzalez here in just a second. I don't know why he's doing today.
Grab my wrong paperwork. Got too much going on.
Oh man, there's some good women's basketball games on last night. I know Monday Night Raw, from what I heard, was pretty good as well.
Yeah, Raw was outstanding.
I went 5-2 last night in my picks.
What'd you go?
5-2.
I went 5-1.
I was 0-2 in college basketball, and then I was 3-0 in the NBA and
No,
2-0 in hockey.
I lied. I was 5-1 the last time. I was 4-2 last night.
Look at you,
I tried to lie. Sorry. I corrected it. 4-2.
Yes, Glenn. Opening day on Thursday. Definitely ready for that.
Reds are already having trouble with injuries before the season even starts.
Yeah, McLean's hurt now. You already had Friedel hurt.
One of the pitchers.
Yeah, but I guess if you're going to get injured, get him out of the way now, I guess. But damn, can't even start the season healthy.
You know if Votto made Toronto or not? Have you heard?
I haven't heard. I think he will. He hit a home run his first at bat with him.
I know.
See all the memes saying that the Red had like Maury, and it said the Red said Votto didn't bang anymore, and it said Toronto determined that was a lie.
Yeah.
I was hoping the Reds bring him back on a cheaper deal. I understood why they released him.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't pay him he was due on the rest of his contract, but especially when he was still available that late in the free agency, I thought maybe the Reds would bring him back. But I was surprised there weren't more teams interested in him. He's still a real good hitter.
Yeah, he's a good, at batting. I mean, he
seems like from all accounts, he's a good locker room guy. It's
Yeah.
not like he's a guy who's going to come in your clubhouse and disrupt it. I mean, even last year when the Reds were like on a youth movement, and the younger guys was kind of taking the team over, and he came back after that injury, and he didn't. It wasn't about him trying to be the guy, or he didn't cause no friction. He just wanted to fit in and play ball.
I think he's got a career on TV.
Oh yeah.
Afterwards, if he wants it, the dude's outstanding. So
yeah, he's hilarious. So I'm Yeah, I'm sure he'll be on TV doing something with baseball after he decides to quit playing.
When you get a chance, I want you to check out that last segment of Raw. A lot of buzz going around about it, how it was done. Definitely attitude era type of last segment. Of course, Cody bleeds. That's something they normally don't do unless you actually get busted open, and this wasn't that situation. I mean, he was bleeding, but it was a planned thing. And also a lot of talk about what was in the background. A picture of John Cena on a bus, and also a truck, and also Stone Cold. And a lot of people were drawn into that they think that was done on purpose. So could you see Cena and Stone Cold show up to help Cody at WrestleMania? So, or play some kind of part. So, but it was a real good show last night.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of it. They showed a little bit of it on McAfee today. Uh, McAfee talked about it quite a few. He brought it up a few times during the show.
Yeah, Raw was really good. Some good matches. A lot of talking. AEW gets upset because they talk an hour and a half of the show and only an hour and a half of matches. But maybe they should look at the ratings and see maybe that works better if you got compelling TV. If it's boring TV, then it's not going to work. So right now, WWE's on fire. How did the Pacers end up doing last night? They ended up losing, didn't they?
No, they won.
Oh, did the Pacers win?
They beat the Clippers last night.
Okay.
They lost to the Lakers the night before.
The Lakers night before. How about they beat the Clippers?
Can't remember what the final score was, but I know they won the game, but I can't remember. I'm not sure how many they won by.
Now, why do they have trouble against the freaking Lakers? Clippers are a better team than the Lakers, in my opinion.
Yeah, they should have. Yeah, they had chances to beat the Lakers the other night. But yeah, last night they played a lot better. They played better last night, but against the Lakers, they scored 145 points.
That's
but
right.
They gave up
150.
150. So yeah, just they got to get more consistent on the defensive end. And Halliburton had a couple games where it looked like he was starting to come out of his shooting slump, but he didn't shoot the ball real well against the Lakers the other night. But I think I did hear today they're guaranteed they're going to be at least in the play-in. I mean, so it'd be nice to be in the top 6 and lock up a playoff spot and not have to worry about the play-in. Which, I mean, being in the play-in is an improvement from last season, but
Yeah.
the way we were looking earlier in the year, kind of like last year, but this year even more the way we were looking at toward the earlier part of the season and then adding Siakam, and I really thought we'd be at least 4th or 5th.
Well, losing the one player hurt.
Yeah, losing Matherin did hurt a lot. That hurt a lot because even when he went and started, he was playing a big role coming in off the bench. Well, NBA tonight, I ended up going with 3 games. I went, like I said, 5-2 yesterday on my picks. That puts me at 203 and 198 overall in the year. For NBA night, I'm gonna go with the Golden State Warriors at the -2.5 on the road against the Miami Heat. Warriors are minus 144 on the money line. The Heat are plus 122 on the money line. Over unders at 217.5. I like the Warriors at the -2.5. Then I have the Oklahoma City Thunder, the -1 on the road at the New Orleans Pelicans. That game's almost a pick 'em. Thunder are -116 on the money line. Pelicans are -102. Over under is 223.5. I'm gonna go with the Thunder, and then I'm gonna take the Sacramento Kings at the -1 at home against the Dallas Mavericks. That's another game that's real close to being a pick 'em. Over unders at 233.5 in that game. So I'm gonna go Warriors -2.5, Thunder -1, and the Kings at the -1.
Okay, my NBA picks for tonight. I'm going with the Heat. I'm going opposite of you. I'm going to take a Heat plus the 2.5 at home against Golden State. And then I'm going Milwaukee at -8.5 at home against the Lakers. That's going to be my NBA picks for tonight.
All right. College basketball. You got some NIT games tonight. I'm gonna go with Ohio State the -8.5 against Georgia, and I'm gonna go with Indiana State at the -3.5 against Cincinnati. It's gonna be the two games I'm gonna go with in college basketball tonight.
Yeah, I was wanting to take the Indiana State game, but I just stayed away from it because I was afraid I jinxed them. I wanted to pick them, so I stayed away from it.
I'll probably watch some of that game tonight.
I'll be at work. Yeah, it comes on at 9, I believe.
Is it 9?
I think so. My college basketball picks for tonight. I also had Ohio State -8.5 against Georgia, and then I've got High Point -2.5 against Arkansas State. That's my picks for tonight for the college basketball.
Yeah, Ohio State and Georgia's at 7. Indiana State and Cincinnati's at 9. That's the two NIT games tonight. Then you have the CBI.
Yeah, must have been one of them I picked up.
Arkansas State and High Point is at 7. And then you have Fairfield and Seattle at 9:30 because Seattle killed Evansville last night or yesterday.
Yeah, because I had Seattle. I know you had Evansville.
Yeah.
That was the only loss you had, wasn't it?
No, I had the other college game wrong as well.
Okay.
Fairfield. I took Fairfield against Chicago State, and Fairfield won, but they didn't cover. They only won by 4, and it was 4.5.
Yep.
Or no, won by 3.
Yeah.
Won by 3, and the spread was 4.5.
See, I was very not like me. I went 2-0 in NBA. I usually don't do
I was 3-0 in the NBA.
2-0, 1-1 in the other,
and 2-0 in NHL. It was just the two college games.
Yeah, because you had the Kings. I had Vancouver.
Yeah, you had the Golden Knights and the Kings in hockey last night.
Yeah, you did. And I had the opposite. I had Vegas, but I had Vancouver.
And then speaking of hockey and hockey tonight, I'm going with the Bruins on the money line on the road at the Panthers. The Rangers on the money line at home versus the Flyers. The Hurricanes on the money line on the road at the Penguins. And I'm going to take the Jets on the money line at home against the Oilers.
You feeling froggy? You went with 4 games.
There's a lot of hockey tonight.
Yeah, there was. NHL for me, I got Dallas money line on the road at San Jose. I've got Columbus against Arizona. I'll take Arizona at home money line. And then I have Calgary money line on the road against the Blackhawks. And my 3 NHL picks for tonight.
All right, regular season officially starts Thursday.
Well, kind of already officially.
Well, I don't count that.
You don't count Korea?
No. That was weird. I know it counts, but it was weird doing that. But okay, well, second opening day then, if that's what you want to call it. Where do you think the Reds finish in the division?
I'm predicting they finish second in the division and are a wild card team.
Good. So we can officially say that Ohtani betted left.
Now, it's not a big deal. Jonathan Mathis don't understand what all the big deal is about betting.
Yeah.
There's a lot worse out there, killing people and all that.
That whole thing with Ohtani is fishy. It's just weird.
Yeah, I agree.
But
And
I'm gonna say I think the Reds are gonna win the division this year. I'm usually not that you know me going into the red season. I'm usually not that confident like that, but I think we're going to win the division this year. I think the key is if our pitching can stay healthy. If our pitchers stay healthy, I think we'll have a real good shot of winning the division. So I think offensively, I think we'll put up some runs. And I think last year what hurt us was it wasn't our to me wasn't like our quality of pitching. It was our depth of pitching because of all the injuries, but in a way it might have helped us some because some of the younger guys got some experience that they probably wouldn't have. That I think will come back and help us this year. But I think if we can keep our starting rotation pretty healthy, I think we have a real good shot of winning that division.
unless it'll come to the last week of the season, and it did last year too. I mean, it came down to the final game or two. So I think they got a good chance. I mean, to do well. I think they're as good or better than they were last year. I'd say probably better. And they, like I said, especially if they don't have the injuries, which they've already kind of started off not real great with the injuries, but if they can maintain that and not get a lot more injuries, and I think, I mean, because I don't know that the Cubs are a lot stronger or any team's any stronger than they are in that division.
No, I don't think so.
Milwaukee lost a real good pitcher, Burns. So I don't think they're quite as strong as what they was. Always got to watch out for St. Louis. You never know with them.
Yeah, we can't let the Cubs go wild on us. I agree, Glenn. I know. I think a lot of people forget last year the Reds were like it came down to the last two games of the season to be, and they'd have been in the playoffs over the Diamondbacks, who end up going to the World Series.
Yep, that's very true.
Because that National League was all bunched up there for them last couple spots.
Hey, you think Otani might listen to our show?
I don't. It'd be interesting to see what comes out of this investigation.
I told you it's gonna be swept under the rug. Baseball gonna take care of it. I'm telling you.
What the hell? They just cut off the show to go to a soccer game?
Yep.
Well, that's bullshit. Euro qualifiers. A lot of people watch that.
Soccer is huge, man. It's huge. No doubt about it.
I don't know. It's hard for me to watch on TV. Maybe if I went to a game live, I think it'd be better. But it just seems like the games I decide to watch are like no scoring or just nothing really happens.
About the only time I've ever watched is the World Cup. I've really not sat down and watched any of the other, to be honest with you. World Cup, I watched some of it. The men and the female, but I just haven't the other stuff.
No, wait a minute. Why is there 2 goals on the field? Is that just because they're warming up?
Probably warming up.
Because there was 2 goals on that same side of the field.
They're just warming up, practice kicks and stuff.
All right. Do you have anything else for today?
No, I think I'm good to go. Excited. We got a big weekend coming up. Excited about that. Always excited for DCCW. We have a big show this Saturday.
Yeah. Did you see the big WCWO announcement today?
Yes, we knew about it, but yeah, we really didn't say a whole lot about it. But yeah, going to PopCon, and like you said, something we didn't know. PopCon's probably bigger than Comic-Con, so we didn't know that. So, and they're going to even have more room. Going to be at the convention center, the same place that they were. That's coming up at the end of April. So, 3 big days. And WCW deserves it. They're on the move, but they deserve it. They work hard. Joey and his team and all the wrestlers that come in and perform and do a great job. So that's exciting news. And of course, they got shows every Friday night there in Indianapolis. Remember the address? I don't.
1151.
1151 Kentucky Avenue. Kentucky Avenue. Oh, God.
Here you go.
I need to start drinking or something. Shit. Kentucky Avenue. Doors open at 6:30, bell time at 7:30 every Friday night. I'm trying to rename some roads in Indianapolis.
Oh, then like you said, Saturday night, got the Bearcat Rumble here in Muncie, Indiana. RVD, Rob Van Dam's going to be there.
Yep. And they'll have a tremendous lineup of great independent wrestlers. They always do. And then Sunday we have Warrior Pro Wrestling. Jesus Christ. I'm done. I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, WPW Warrior Pro Wrestling 30 on Sunday. We will have both those shows live on our YouTube and Twitch pages. Saturday bell time's at 7. Sunday bell time is at 3.
Have you decided yet when you're gonna start airing any Comic-Con?
Not sure yet. Maybe it'll be either this evening or tomorrow evening. One of the two. I might do one this evening. If not, I'll do the first one tomorrow. But
You got something tonight too, right?
yeah.
No big Lynn's on here. He's excited.
Yeah. That's why I might wait till tomorrow to start the wrestling.
Do it Wednesday.
I don't know. I might try to do one before. I haven't decided yet for sure.
Yeah, you only got 15 to choose from. 15 shows, 68 matches. Phew.
But yeah, so we'll be getting the WCWO Comic-Con shows up. Might be one up this evening. If not, they'll start going up tomorrow evening.
You know,
And then we got the Wall Ride with Big Glenn tonight at 9. Join us for that. What was you going to say?
you know that PopCon, their hours is not quite as long, so you know we're not gonna get no breaks. Joey's just gonna run a block.
Well, it depends on which hours it is. Remember, the one thing was like,
Well, that what they announced today on Numbnuts. What's his name?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Guy works for WCW, not Big Pete. I'd never call Big Pete Numbnuts. The other Numbnut.
Oh,
The one that did the announcement, but I can't remember. The hours that they gave was to 7 on Friday, to 7 on Saturday, and 5 on Sunday.
oh, you're talking about Reggie.
Reggie, yeah, that Numbnut.
The fans loved Reggie at Comic-Con.
Yeah, if you say so.
They did. That was crazy. He got a Reggie chant. He usually gets a Reggie sucks chant.
Yes, that's true. That is true. They just don't know him. If he was around all the time, it would have been Reggie Sucks.
Probably. What? He just took the camera out. I'm not even on camera no more.
But Pablo, you was giving me a hard time, so Pablo took you off camera.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 3.
Pablo is a show. He was ready for it to be over.
Please hit that subscribe button on YouTube at Gonzo Sports Room. Like and follow on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram at Gonzo Sports Room as well. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
What's that, Pablo? What you do?